Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. In today's video, we tracked down the last 3 logs we need for the build. Finally get a floor in the loft and stand up all of our exterior walls. The rain's been slowing us down, but we're still making progress on our Alaskan hybrid log home. We hope you enjoy the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Well, Miranda and I took a drive 30 minutes south of Fairbanks. We are looking for some logs because the purlins that I had lined up for our house had some rot in them, so I called everybody in this town, and one guy's got some big trees. So we came out to take a look at them. He's dragging them out for us right now. We're going to buy a couple of them. Well, hey everybody, Miranda and I just got back from picking up these 2 trees. We had some logs lined out for our purlins, which are the logs that will be next to the ridgepole, and those logs ended up not really working out for us. There was a little bit too much rot in them, couldn't really make them work, so I started calling everybody in this town, and there was one guy that just happened to be logging some big trees. So I just picked these 2 up. He's going to drop one more. Let me turn this phone around so you guys pick these guys up. They're about 30 miles south of North Pole, and this one's got some really cool character. It flares out really cool right here, so we'll try to leave that flare, and it's going to be one of the logs that sticks out the front here 6 feet, so it'll be one of the side logs, the purlin. But it's pretty straight, very big. It was like 42 inches across. We get in here, it's right around 30. That's a pretty big log for around here. And this log, he had it there, so we bought it from him also. I think we're going to try to use this one as our entryway ridgepole. I had some more logs here I was going to try to use, but this one, pretty cool. It has a little bit of flair to it, so we'll try to leave that on there. But yeah, I'm super glad we found these trees, because I was getting kind of nervous because I can't put the roof on until I found these purlins. So what we're going to start with this morning is we're going to get these logs off the trailer. My son Jared's got the loader at his place, so we're going to go grab it. Owen's going to give me a ride over there in his pickup. Well, he's got his gravel hauled in, he's got his footers cut in, and looks like he's about ready to start doing floor drains and some form boards. Looking good. It's a lot of work. Well, I'm gonna hop in the loader and get this thing home so we can get them logs off the trailer. Okay, well, we got that one done. It was brutal. That bark did not want to come off. Later in the summer, it definitely is harder to get the bark off, but every once in a while you get some that are easy. So hopefully that's an easier one.
Well, we came back up here to get the third log, and this should be all that we are needing.
Set it down, then we'll use the skid steer.
Choke cherry's getting some berries on it.
That'll work. Well, that was a serious workout. It's just about 11 o'clock. All three of us, my third oldest son, he helped us pill this thing. Aaron, holy smokes. That bark did not want to come off. And it's a pretty decent sized tree. So we are calling it a night. Hopefully tomorrow we can get up and there will be no rain. And I'm going to start building that wall right there. So, oh, you hear that? Can't see them, but geese. Yeah, it ain't gonna be long. Okay, we'll see you guys in the morning. inches, so 12 and a half. Well, there is the first wall. We got it finally built here. Took us a little bit of time. There's a lot of angles. So we this is where the purlin's gonna sit. We decided to cut it out later once I get the purlins notched. Over here, this is where the ridge pole was gonna sit. So the ridge pole will actually come all the way out to here when it's all done. That's how big the tree is. This will be the center of the ridge pole. So this is gonna bolt right to that beam. What we're gonna do now is Dad's over here. He's gonna give me a hand. We're going to build the other wall right on top of this wall, so it's exactly the same. Okay, well I got both, or we got both the walls built. This one, we built it upside down. Plywood goes on the other side, so this is the inside of the wall. So Aaron just showed up. I'm gonna have him help me get this boom truck. There's no more rain in the forecast for a couple days, so I'm gonna pull the boom truck out of here. I'm gonna leave the tarps up there. Probably throw the boom truck back up tonight, but pick this wall up, stand it up, get it out of my way, put plywood on the bottom one, and we're gonna see if they fit tonight. Boom back. Well, this morning what Miranda and I are going to work on is, you can see when we peeled this log, the bark came off a lot better, so there's not a whole lot of this stuff on there. And you come over here to this guy and it's just covered in that layer that's under the bark. So we're gonna try to see if my pressure washer will blow it off. I'm hoping it does. I really don't know. If it ain't gonna work, then we'll just let it dry and we'll take it off with the planer, but it's just gonna take a lot longer to do with a planer than it would if this pressure washer just gets rid of it for us. And there's some dirt and stuff on this tree, so it needs to get cleaned off anyways. Last night we got the, I can't remember if I turned the phone on last night and got this, but we got the got that put on up there last night. My son Darren came over to help us fly it up in there. It's gonna look really good. We've got a couple issues that I gotta address. I think I may have made the beam too tall. I did some measuring when I went in last night on a piece of plywood, drew a circle, and I don't want to cut too much of that tree out and then lose the structural integrity of it. So I gotta do some serious thinking before we cut the tree. We've been waiting for a dry day to do that right there. We're gonna get that insulation up in that loft floor. So we got some sound barrier between us and the downstairs. And it's not raining and not supposed to rain, but that's what they said yesterday. And we woke up this morning and it was raining. So we're gonna start working on that right now. Okay, well, Miranda's over there working on the second of the 3 logs that gotta get cleaned up. Owen and I getting ready to put insulation up here. It's all nice and dry. We've kept it covered through that rainy spell we had. So this is what it looks like before we put the insulation down. We're gonna start doing it. We'll probably do half at a time just in case it decides to rain. But lay the insulation down, then we're gonna plywood it. But yeah, HRV duct. Ooh. HRV duct. And then all the electrical's done up here. Well, we just about got this roof done. I was a couple sheets of plywood short. We're leaving this right here. I'm just putting a few screws in that one and this one. That way I can access it to, this is gonna be right where my shower goes. So I can work on the plumbing after we get it closed in. But a couple more sheets of plywood here. Then we're gonna start addressing this. We're gonna have to cut that fascia board off and cut the roof back so that I can build this gable wall. 4-foot 8-inch drop. Okay. Let's measure where the purling's going to go. Purling, is that center? Purling is right there. No, over. Your mark is on the black mark. Go this way. Well, you can see I cut the roof out here to the shop. What we're going to do is we're going to build our gable wall. What I decided to do here, we were unsure of how we're going to do this, if it was going to be a 312 or a 412 pitch, but what I decided to do is my sidewall right here is going to be 8 feet tall. I was going to go 7, but we're going to go 8 feet tall, and it's going to go up to the ridge pole, which is that height, which in here will be I think it was 13-foot tall ceiling inside here. Might have been 12.5. But what I did is I snapped chalk lines on the plywood of the angle of the roof here. So now we're going to get our bottom plates up here and get our top plates up here, and then start doing our layout. There's going to be a lot of posts in here below the ridge pole, a post underneath the purlins. So we're going to build this wall, and then we're going to do the same thing for this wall, but this wall will be 2x6 because it's an interior wall. Well, it is 11 o'clock. We ended up getting that wall framed. We just got everything covered with the tarp, and we'll be out here first thing in the morning. It's a pretty clear night. Hopefully it don't rain on us. Well, this is where we ended last night. We got a little more work to do on the post for where the purlin's going to be right here. We're going to stack up a bunch of 2x in this area for the purlin post. Yesterday we used one of the 6x8 floor joists that I cut that was kind of wavy, that I didn't want to use because of the waviness. We put in here for the ridge pole post. We're going to add a couple more in here. And we got our other purlin over here. I got a stack posts up here. Then we're going to get this thing plywooded, stood up, and then we're going to build the center wall. That's good. Roll down a little bit. Good. Okay. making hay? Are we making hay?
Haste.
Huh?
Haste.
Haste?
Hay? I don't know.
Okay. Hoist up. Hold on. Go down farther.
At the end of it, isn't it? Can you hoist?
I don't think you can hoist.
You can.
Huh?
You can hoist like a foot.
Oh, hold on, then hoist. So we are pretty much done with this wall for now. Now we're going to build this center wall, and it's going to match that. You can see that was the post that we put in for the ridge pole. These are the stacked up 2x for the purlin to sit on. Same over there. So we're going to build the identical wall right here in the center. The only difference is the purlin from that wall is going to die center of this wall, and then the purlin in the bedroom is going to be about 3 feet higher, so it'll go into the center wall on a different spot. So a little more involved, but pretty much the same wall. Well, we've had a change of plans. We're not going to build this wall now. We are going to build this dormer wall here, and then the center wall will tie into that. So, Dad. A little more. Hey, you want to have me that level? Well, Owen and I just got done bolting this beam together. On the inside, we got a bolt every 4 feet on each side, and then on the outside, we got a bolt every 4 feet, staggering the inside. So there was quite a few bolts holding that thing together. Hopefully tomorrow, my foam guy He's gonna squeeze me in. He's gonna spray the beam here, and then we can finish getting the plywood on this wall. Then everything is gonna be locked together and a lot stouter than it is now. It's still kind of flimsy. I mean, it's pretty stout, but it's a little flimsy right now. Well, good morning. We got my text from my buddy last night that I went to high school with. He owns a foam business in town here. He showed up first thing this morning. We're gonna get this beam sprayed. It's supposed to rain tomorrow, so try to get it sprayed today. You can see I put some boards in there. He's gonna foam those boards in so that I got something to secure whatever I put there. If I put like a half log or something like that later, I'll have something to lag bolt to. That'll be behind the plywood. So, anyways, that's it. Other side from the man lift. I really need to get that front done, don't I? Well, it rained all night and most of the day. It's about 4 o'clock, finally quit raining, so we're gonna get out here. We're gonna pull these tarps off and we're gonna get plywood on this wall. For the most part, this is an interior wall, but some of it will be exterior because I'll have a 10-12 pitch coming down right here. So some of that's exterior, but because it's also gonna be a load-bearing wall, I figure if I plywood the whole wall, I'll get a lot more shear strength out of it. So it's gonna get plywooded since it's gonna be carrying the ridge pole and the purlins. Then we're gonna hop on this wall over here and try to get all the plywood on that tonight so all the sheathing is put on and I can concentrate on the big logs, the big ridge pole. So I'm gonna end the video here. Next week, you guys will see us putting that tree up there and all of those. So it is getting hard to video because right now it's 100% crunch time. We got moose hunting coming up here in 3 weeks and I'm trying to get a roof on this thing. So we're videoing what we can and editing what we can. It's just getting to be a lot. So hopefully we have videos out weekly. We'll see. See you guys next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Red potatoes, some carrots. Gonna go make a soup.